Hi, it's Mr. Van Houten. Sorry, class, that I couldn't be with you today, but I wanted to record some of my lesson that could be showed during class, so you at least get to see me. And next week is going to be the same thing, but I will be back after winter break, and I'm really going to miss you guys. And I know that it's hard that I can't be there, but I really want you to have a lot of fun. So I prepared some lessons for you guys this week and next, so that you can get some art going on, and that you can do some fun art projects in art class. Okay, so today I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories. It's called The One and Only Magnificent Me. We're going to do this book, and then after I read the story to you, I'm going to start you out in your drawing and let the guest teacher take over and finish up your drawing in class. Okay, so this is a really great book, and it's by the author Dan Haseltine. And the illustrations are by a person named Joel Schoon-Tannis, who lives in Holland, Michigan. And so they're really wonderful illustrations. So let me read the book. So it's called The One and the Only Magnificent Me. And this is actually a signed copy, which is super special and super fun. But it's signed by both of those. So I also like this intro page. It has a little bit of a boy here riding his bike, and he gets left behind here by the other kids. And he says, "I wish." I wish I had feathers. I wish I had wings. There's the wings. I wish I was covered with prickly things. I wish I was sort of a blue-greenish red, with a hint of bright orange and a spike on my head. It might be quite nice to have a long tail and a spout on my back like a humpback whale. Then I would be the only one of me, part porcupine, fish, whale, dragon, and bee. And everyone everywhere would want to come see the one and the only magnificent me. But wait, there's a problem with all of these things, 'cause the glue isn't working to stick on my wings. The spikes on my body make it too hard to sit, and the feathers fell off in a feathery fit. And that spout like a whale can't really be done. I'll just have to be like, everyone. Oh, the stripes, they got tangled and won't come untied. And with all the dripping, well, my spots never dried. I will have to be normal and sadly just like every kid without a wings, a tail, or a spike. What? You say I'm the only kid you see who acts quite like, talks quite like, is quite like me? You mean I don't need a horn, stripes, or tail, no googly eyes, or a spout like a whale? I guess you are right. I just have to be the one and the only magnificent me. So we all have things that are magnificent about ourselves. And sometimes, just like the boy, sometimes we feel like we want to be special. And so we dress ourselves up. And if you noticed, when he dressed himself up, it's super colorful. And he just becomes this magnificent creature. But when he realizes that he's just normal and things start to fall apart, those illustrations, they get less colorful. And we can see that the color comes in when his mom whispers in his ear and tells him that he is special. So I think there are times when we all don't feel like we're super special, but everyone has their own unique features. Okay, so today we're going to do a drawing that shows how special you are and your own unique features. So we're going to be using some paper, and we're going to use it in the portrait way. And I just wanted to share with you, we have the book, but we also have this map right here of the face. And we're going to work on this map a little bit, and I'm going to get you going with that. And then I'm going to let you finish off the details and the coloring and all of this other things that you'll want to do. Okay, so I'm super glad that you're drawing. We're going to draw today. And what I would like you to do, especially, so this is called a self-portrait. So you're drawing a picture of ourselves. And so I'm going to start you off with that. And I'm going to draw a little bit darker than I normally would draw. I would like you to start off lighter. A feather touch on the paper is a super good way. So I'm drawing this oval, but I want you to see this oval. So here's the oval of my drawing. And when you're doing, if you just keep going on, if there's any mistakes, don't worry about it. These can be erased. The hair is going to cover that. Things are going to go over there. Don't worry about that being a perfect thing. Okay. So this can be paused at any time as well, so that you can also see it and pause it. But I am going to take this right here, and I'm going to make very light. I'm going to make it a little bit darker so you can see it, but very lightly. I'm going to put a line in the center of my face right there. If you look right here, here's a little map that we're actually going to do. So here's the map we're going to do, where the line is in the center. We have a center line for the eyes, a line underneath for the nose, and a line underneath that for the mouth. Okay, so we're going to place the objects on that line. That's what's super helpful. And so you saw that map before. The center is the eye. So if you want to curve it too, the head is a little bit curved. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to curve that just a little bit right there. There, that's good. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to figure out I'm going to make a little nose under here. So I've got the eye line right there, square right there. And I've got this line and then the nose, and then under that is the mouth. Okay, and what I always tell students that are starting with that self-portrait, try drawing your hair on here. Your hair comes down over your, like into the head, like in the forehead there. Okay, even if you have your hair pulled back right here, your forehead comes right there, and then you've got your hair coming right here. Okay. And so I want to erase that line, erase this line, and erase this. Okay. So there we go. So then these other items can be placed on those lines. So you can put your eye here and kind of think about your eye. What makes your eyes special? What are the things, how does your eye look that other people's eyes might not look on there? So we can put our eye right there, and we can put another eye on here like this. And let's put our other eye right there on there. Okay, kind of a pupil in the middle of your eye. So think about that, and then think about putting your eyebrows in. Think about what's going to make you special. Think about putting your nose. Can you put your nose in the bottom? Let's put our nose in there. And can we make our mouth? Okay. I'll leave it up there right like that. That's kind of the basis for your drawing, for yourself, for what you're looking for your self-portrait. You can add in your neck and your shoulders. My neck looks a little skinny there, so I need to, a lot of people do a little bit skinny. I need to widen that neck a little bit. Also, I see ears. Ears come from the top here and come down. But I want you to make your picture the way that you make it, because I'm going to draw a little different than you draw. So I want you to make your self-portrait a terrific self-portrait and make it the way you do it. So after you have this basis, make sure all those lines, we don't want to target right here. We don't want to target for our self-portrait. So you could go ahead and just erase those lines, okay? Erase them right here. And do that, erase that. So do that, and then what I want you to do is add in all the details. Does your shirt have, can you take your shirt and put special things? What's in the background of your picture? So what can you put in the background that might really help with the background? That's special about you. Can you be wearing headphones? Are you wearing your mask in your picture? So instead of having your nose and your mouth, maybe you're wearing a bright colored mask. Maybe you have your Christmas tree back there. Maybe your pet is back there. So include all those special things. And I think that really helps to bring to life that magnificent part about you. What about you is special? And so that's where we're drawing our picture. And I want you to think about those special things about you and really make those come alive. Okay, thank you. And I want you to have a great day, and I will see you again. I'll have another lesson next week for you, and I look forward to seeing everybody in person after winter break.